Alright. I think we are going, guys. It is the Pig Daily. Welcome to the show. I am back after a long absence. I've been in Mexico most recently, finding strange things just hanging out on my lip, because apparently I'm a feral animal. Yeah, guys, so I've been in Mexico. Of course, we were in Dubai not that long before that, so we've been traveling a lot. We've been missing a lot of episodes. And we've got some really nice loud music that's going to happen. So unfortunately, I left this topic too long. We're doing ICYFAR today. We're doing Angry Boys, all the BM replays you guys sent in. And this, I really should have done this episode on my laptop. Even though it would have been in obviously slightly worse quality, I would have had to not do it live because hotel Wi-Fi. But I would have been able to do it before the patch came out. Unfortunately, I missed that. So there's going to be like a minute between each game starting where it has to log out, log into the previous version and that sort of stuff. In terms of overlays, luckily the overlay will be working though, so that's going to be cool. So we're going to be just basically running through a bunch of games, looking at people BMing, hopefully have some funny opportunities. As always, thanks to Eon Blue for sorting those. For you guys though, the topic for next week is Strike from the Shadows, or Striking from the Shadows. Send your replays in with burrowed units, cloaked units, invisible units, any sort of harassment, burrowed banelings, burrowed roaches. Use your invisible stuff, use your burrowed units, and send all your replays in. So that should be awesome, guys. So let's dive on into game. Let's look at some of these angry replays and have some fun with it. All right. Oh, did I not turn the music down? No, I didn't. There we go. That music gets really loud. That's all right. All right, guys. So this is going to be the first replay. We've got 5 today. I'm not sure if we're going to do all 5. We'll see how long it goes. Maybe we will. After that, for you guys watching live on the stream, we are going to be doing some co-op with Livy B a little bit later today, and we've got a whole bunch of Alarak codes to give away. So I probably will give an... Wow, this one's starting early, guys. Wow. I will be playing a little bit later with Livy B some co-op. And I've got a bunch of Alarak codes to give away. So I'll give away one at the end of this daily, and then I'll give away a whole bunch while me and Livy are playing some co-op as well. I'm a complete co-op scrub, but I keep hearing so much about it and everything, so this guy is pretty hilarious. It's like a minute into the game and he's like, "Oh, shut the fuck you p." This guy, yeah, he's got all the creative insults. All right. I see why Eon Blue put his own replay in here. This guy's going to be great quality. Meanwhile, down at home, what's he done? He's gone for just like a gas pool opening, and he's just kind of been banking lava because he's so busy BMing. Okay, and he's just going to be going for Zerglings. Fast Zergling speed and a Baneling nest, I think. Uh-oh. Big all-in. Eon Blue on the other side of things, though, has played pretty safe with his gas pool into hatchery, so he should be in a decent spot against this. I am going to turn off the notifications, by the way, the alert box, just very quickly. I'm just going to turn it all off and just say, all right, let's just turn those settings off. Make sure we're not spamming everyone with all of that sort of stuff. So gonna turn the follows off, disabled, save settings, and there we go. Awesome. Alright, so the Zerglings are coming on across the map. The BM has been rather entertaining so far. Let's see how Eon Blue handles it. Already dropping a spine crawler down in the mineral line, starting 6 of his own Zerglings and a queen. Nibby here going for the throat. He's got a Baneling nest down at home, and he wants to kill this disgusting red Zerg. After all, his mother, the whore, is fuck up or something like that. I don't even know what the shit he was saying, but he's gonna be able to maybe cancel this hatchery. That would be a decent pickup, but right now Eon Blue's up a couple of drones and actually just doing a nice job. These Zerglings just really trying to distract him from killing that hatchery. Very well done so far by Eon Blue. And as I said, the settings are going to reset every game. The one setting I forgot to change is we want to put those health bars on damage so you guys can actually see what's going on. There we go. Alright, the Banelings are morphing. Eon Blue here, going to be shooting back this Overlord. His Zergling's going to poke out. He sees exactly what's going on right now, but he's not quite ready. Oh, he's got to protect the Queen. The Queen is super tanky, though. He's going to bring the Spine Crawler down to help. No Baneling nest out for Eon Blue. Just slow Zerglings at the Queen, but a great surround there. Actually kills a bunch of the Zerglings of Nibby. And his queen still stands strong. He's got another queen on the way. A lot of minerals in the bank. Can build a lot more queens and zerglings if he needs to. And Nibby's just going completely all in. More and more zerglings in that production tab back home. Still no natural expansion. Nibby's angry. No doubt having a bad day in Zerg vs Zerg. Wants to take it out by trying to all in Neon Blue. But so far not going too well. More spine crawlers going down in that main base. These queens come out. Kill one of the morphing banelings. It looks like Nibby's attack, man, it has been shut down so far. One spine crawler and 3 queens on the low ground. They've almost got enough energy for transfuses. And nice spread on those queens as well. Going to create a cute little wall here. Ooh, these Zerglings taking a lot of damage. Banelings for Nibby, though. They want to find these slow Zerglings of Eon Blue. He's going to just keep on rallying Zerglings. He finally starts droning behind it, but I think it might be a little bit too little too late. Nibby, come on, this is the point where you got to bring out your BM. That's how you get back in this game, man. Nibby! Alright, gonna go in for the queens and get absolutely shreked. Transfuse is good. Lose about 15 Zerglings and 2 Banelings to waste a few transfuses, and that's about it. Oh! Oh, the counter BM. Alright. Nibby's gonna say something. Oh, thanks for another win. Alright. Yeah, that's a good bait. I don't know, what's Nibby gonna say, man? He's dropping a Roach Warren behind this, preparing for the 1-base Roach all-in. I like... Is he purposely putting these spaces so it doesn't get censored? That's actually an old school one, Rots in Hell. These days I thought it's usually like, you know, get cancer, I don't know, sodomize your sister. Instead it's just Rots in Hell. That's like a real classic one. I gotta give Nibby hats off for that one. He's got his 1980 insults coming out. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for not dragging that one on, Nibby, you douchebag. Obviously, we've all been there. So if you guys do end up watching this and you're one of the people in these replays being a douchebag, if I call you a douchebag or any names, just keep in mind, I'm not saying that at your core you're a bad person. I just mean that in that moment, you're acting like a piece of shit. And that's all. I've been there as well. I've been that guy, especially when I was a younger player, like just yelling at people who are beating me because, I don't know, apparently that's just what you do when you lose and you can't handle it. That's one of the beautiful things about StarCraft, isn't it? Is how you handle your losses. G fucking G, guys. Got to get my authenticator. 1 sec. I thought I was prepared. I'm like, I think I've got everything ready. Apparently not. Alright, so just going to put my authenticator code in so I can log back in. Obviously this happens whenever a patch comes out, and I feel like patches always come out right before one of my ICYFAR shows, but fair enough, we're back in. We're going to be diving into the next game in just a moment, guys. And we are now loading up the next replay. Luckily, I've got good internet, so it should download the previous versions of the game pretty quickly. Holy crap, Pig, what happened to your room? Did you have pigs for visit? Does it look that bad, man? It's not too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Yes, there's my suitcase, which I haven't even unpacked. I'm just doing laundry straight out of it. Yeah, there's some shit on the ground here, but you guys can't even see that. You guys can't even see that. Apparently I'm downloading 80 megabytes right now and it's downloading kind of slow. Damn it! That didn't have to happen for the previous replay. For this one it actually did. So that's cool, guys. Now this is where I entertain you with oh, actually I've got show and tell. I can't put them on right now because unfortunately I can't wear my glasses with these, so I'd just be blind. But I got myself some Mexican beautiful things. So this is what we call a traditional Mexican sex mask. For you guys who don't know about it, oh, just kidding. Obviously got some cool wrestling masks. This is El Fuego, the fire. And this is my my awesome kind of kiss mask. I like this one. I like both of them. So they're pretty cool. That's pretty cool, right? There we go. And yeah, one day, I don't know, I need to get some contact lenses. I remember I ordered some from this place and the fuckers never actually called me to come get them, and I was too lazy to call them as well. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna get some contact lenses at some point so that I can basically become like a full person who just begs for money on the internet, and then I can make you guys donate me like money and then like wear masks and dance around like a monkey. And rather than being a StarCraft stream, I can basically be a zoo animal, and that should be fun. I know you guys will love it there in chat, so so it should be good. This is taking forever to download. I can't, like, my internet should download at like 10, 20 meg a second, and it's downloading at like nothing, like super slow rate. So sorry for the delay here, guys. I will wear one for a stream once I get some contact lenses, because like I tried to put my glasses on top of it, it doesn't work, man. Yeah, we'll sell out pretty hardcore one day though. It's just a matter of time. The internet wears me down one bit at a time, guys. I mean, hell, we almost wore the trash can on our head that time. A few of you guys might remember. That was a low moment in our life. Oh my god, we're in game! Game number 2, guys! Let's do it! Holy shit, this one's actually submitted by Aegwin. Awesome! Hey, Yokovan! Wait, Yokovan, you're Aegwin, aren't you? Sup, man? You're up late. Yokovan! What up? Okay, so we've got a submission here from Aegwin up here. Let me get all those settings right, because they reset every single time. There we go. Turn that sound down even more. There we go. Alright, so if you guys who don't know, Yelkovan, or Aegwin up here, is the guy who just barely missed out on, unfortunately, getting to the WESG Grand Finals this year over in, I think it'll be China. And looks like he's been the one who submitted this replay, so he's in chat right now. Thanks for sending this in, mate. So we've got here from Kick the Box, it is Aegwin. And going up against his opponent over here, Scotty. Apparently my hotkeys are also resetting whenever I log out. It says they're on standard, but it's not on standard because I can't. Yeah, the hotkeys aren't working. Man, this annoys me so much. There we go. So these ones should work. There we go. Alright, so we've got a hatchery coming over here. It is going to spot a gateway into Forge. The Forge actually gets cancelled. Aegwin. Oh, you can tell. You can tell what he's going to do, right? He's going to... Oh, no. Okay, going to go hatch first. Maybe going to go proxy hatch as well after this. We're going to have to wait and see. Looks like for now, just going to block that natural. And Scardy's going to come on across the map. Oh, I'm looking forward to the BM. So what we saw from Aegwin at the WESG Middle East and Africa qualifiers, or regional championship, I guess I should call it, was we saw a bit of proxy hatch action. We saw a couple of cheeky builds, a couple of things where I can very easily imagine a Protoss player here on ladder just raging his face off after he has to face that stuff. Already having his Nexus blocked, he's up at 500 minerals. He really wants to put that down. Aegwin with a nice bit of circular micro here, just avoiding going down against these probes as long as possible, trying to be the biggest pain in the butt possible. Oh, the block goes down again. Scardy's got to be so mad right now. Up to almost 700 minerals when that Nexus finally goes down. Finally drops the core. And has got to be super frustrated with that. Meanwhile, Aegwin's just done a normal hatch gas pool back at home, and he is having some fun. Oh, excuse me, I'm still a little bit congested, a bit sneezy, a little bit of a runny nose. So if you guys hear a bit of muffled coughing, that's me quickly flicking my microphone away from my mouth and trying to get that going without deafening all you headphone users. And it looks like Scardy here, he's got that core about to finish up. Going to be interesting to see what sort of tech he does opt for. Going to be opening up with an Adept, get that Warp Gate research. And got a pylon in there. I reckon we might see a Stargate or something like that. Meanwhile, Aegwin just droning on up. And looks like, ooh, very fast evolution chamber. Might be going for a Zergling elevator or something like that. just trying to be as annoying as possible, and it is going to be a Stargate going down just here at the natural for Skadi. Going to try and be as annoying as possible with that. Aegwin, though, going to come in with these two Zerglings, going to run into this Adept. Unfortunately, that Adept is going to be able to shoo them away. 6 more Zerglings on the way, along with that Evo Chamber about to finish, and it looks like this Overlord is right in position to morph into that that Dropper Lord, so you can already foretell what's going to happen here. These Zerglings avoiding that Adept, now they're going to run into the natural. Aegwin just trying to be as annoying as possible here, and so far Skadi being very distracted by that Overlord now morphing into that Dropper Lord, and these two Zerglings just running around, going ham. They're even going to get a probe? No! Oh, doesn't quite focus fire in time, and ends up hitting that Adept instead, but Aegwin trying to put on the hurt, getting that +1 melee back at home, going to be droning on up. This single Adept still being a little bit annoying here, actually. But Aegwin just going to defend this with Queen for now. Oh, that Queen, yep, going to start wailing away on this. The Queen in the main as well should be able to eventually deal with that. At the same time, these Zerglings got to load up into that Overlord, and there's absolutely nothing to spot for it here. And, ooh, no workers killed. Good micro from Aegwin. But, uh-oh, Skadi's put down a pylon. He's actually spotted it. I'm not sure if he saw it, that Overlord or not with that glimpse of vision. These Zerglings are now unloading here in the main base. There's nothing here. The Mothership Core is about to pop, but it's going to be in the natural. It's going to be far away. These Zerglings here from Aegwin diving on in. Going to go after these probes. That Adept out of position. The probes being forced off the line. Multiple ones are already going down. And a bit of very nice damage from Aegwin to start things off. You always play like a... Whoa, sorry guys. I get excited when people get salty. Oh, Skadi uses energy on both of his oracles and his Mothership Core and loses probes and has to use an overcharge just to deal with 8 Zerglings being elevated. Meanwhile, back at home, Aegwin's just droning on up happily, and third base is finished. Up about 4 workers after that, and looking quite decent. Skadi here is going to be coming in with these double oracles, looking for the damage. Oh, oh, oh. That Spore Crawler just barely finishes in the main base just in time. And it looks like he's not going to be able to find much of an opening. Nice focus fire. Does manage to grab 2, 3 drones. Does take a little bit of shields damage. Good Queen pull from Aegwin to make sure those oracles have to fly on out of there. Going to grab a few lava as well as a drone. Not too bad, a bit of Oracle harassment, but Skadi, after taking that early damage, does have a very delayed third base. Only now he's going to be moving out to take that. And in the main base, what have we got? 2 gateways. We've just got 3 gateways, a Stargate, a Forge, and a Twilight Council. Meanwhile, Aegwin, it's got the lair finishing up, still just on going up to 3 gases now. Not really using that third base just yet, but getting very nice upgrades. +2 melee, Baneling speed on the way. It's going to be a mass Zergling Baneling style by the looks of it. And that could work out very well, especially since Skadi only has 2 Adepts and 2 Oracles on the ground right now. If those Oracles aren't at home, these Zerglings might be able to force a cancel. There's no pylons finished yet. In come the Zerglings. +1 melee is finished. They're going to surround that Adept immediately. Oh, he might even be able to cancel these pylons. Looks like he is going to go after one of them. The overcharge is good, though. Those Zerglings not... Oh, a lot of them going down. The Oracles come back as well. And he's going to have to just run away. But good pullback. Those Zerglings forcing the Oracles home. Killing the Adept, taking down one of the pylons, and this Mothership Core, it's only barely got 1 overcharge left. The Zerglings also finding the probes rallying out between the bases. Aegwin getting some very nice damage done here. And, oh, at the same time, trying to elevate her into the main base. Super cute multi-prong here. Aegwin really trying to find the holes in his opponent's defense. Ooh, just going to float away with that that Overlord for now. This Overlord's still camping above the main base, just seeing everything, making things so easy for Aegwin to be well prepared for everything coming his way. 4th base is going down. More drones are under production, as well as a Hydra Den now going down. Oh, there we go. 8 Zerglings coming on up. They're going to start focusing down this pylon, doing a decent amount of damage there, but just going to kill that and have to get on out of there. Not a bad pickup. More and more Zerglings are flooding in. There's still not that many units on the ground. There's the Templar Archives on the way, as well as Charge. But right now, it's just the lack of units, which is making Skadi's position look a little bit vulnerable. These Oracles need to get home. Otherwise, this massive Banelings morphing are going to roll over everything. Aegwin's just massing up the Ling Bane. He's got that Hydra upgrade on the way. And this is going to be a pretty devastating attack. These Adepts and Zealots need to spread out as much as possible, but they're not quite ready. The Banelings are rolling in. Oh, they crash through the natural wall as well as get a few decent hits in the third. The Zergling's going to flood on into that natural now. The probes are exposed. The Zerglings are on top of them, and they all start to go down. These warping in Zealots and Adepts going down as well. Zerglings in the main base starting to go ham. And Aegwin once again finding more and more damage. Okay, those units at the third base are standing strong. They're coming back now to defend, but already so many probes have gone down. It looks like, oh, the Stargate gets depowered just before that Void Ray pops out as well. Meanwhile, Zergling's in the main base, ripping apart the pylons, ripping apart the probes as well. The Oracle's trying to defend, but, oh man, the entire economy is going down. Fantastic usage of the Zerglings here by Aegwin. 55 workers killed this game, up to 50 drones versus 21 probes. He's going to come in again, more Zerglings onto that third base. Going to try and get the damage done. He's going to start picking away at all these probes. Oh, nice hold position. The probes turn to fight, but that's +2 melee Zerglings. You can't fight that with probes, man. Up to 68 workers killed, only 11 probes left standing on the field, and Aegwin is going to be relentless. He's got the +2 melee, he's got the Zerglings, he's just going to take out these last few probes. And here it comes. It's welling up inside of him. He just can't hold it in. You are the kind of people that I would like to fucking stab. Wow. Wow. I would like stick a knife into. How dare you run Zerglings at me? Oh, that's fantastic. That's so good. The funny thing is, that's one of those games where Aegwin committed so much to the aggression that, like, there was so many points if he stabilized and just, like, managed to hang on. He built, like, 4 times as many workers that game, or, like, probably about twice as many as Aegwin did. And he still couldn't hang on. He just never stabilized, never took the aggression seriously, and didn't use those oracles properly to scout for the next wave. So, Aegwin, man, he took advantage of him. Nice Overlord drops, nice 2 Zergling run by in the start. Just being as annoying as possible, running those Zerglings in, finding all the weak moments, and tearing him asunder. So, not a bad replay there. I love those action-packed games as well. They're always fun to watch. Add a bit of salty BM in the end, and it's the recipe for fun. Yokuman says, I eliminated this guy in some Go for SC2. I don't know if he's mad for that or he just hates all Zergs. Looks like the next game we're actually going to get into much faster, guys. For some reason, it doesn't need to download, probably because I think the previous download kind of downloaded all the files for this version. So so that should actually be pretty awesome. So let's dive on into game and let's take a look at this next one. If you guys just tuning in, this is the Angry Boys. Angry Boys. So we're going to get our settings, which I always forget. This is the Angry Boys ICYFAR, where we look at replays of people who are BMing. Spawning down here in the bottom right-hand side, we have Clan XA, the dude. And what a dude he is. A red Protoss dude. And, sorry guys, I like doing my zooms. I just can't live without zooming in for the intros. Something about it makes me so uncomfortable. And spawning up here in the left-hand side, it is Aslan Final Fury. Oh, okay, and I'm pretty sure Final Fury from Clan Aslan did submit a replay previously to one of our ICYFARs. The name definitely rings a bell. And he says, hey, I remember, you got the guy kept telling me Zerg is an A move race. Like, so I can already sense some salty Protoss tears coming out here. This is going to be fantastic. He says, yeah, maybe it was me. Maybe I hate you. He's like, and that is true. Zerg is an 8-move race. Oh, he says, by the way, I'm a GM Zerg. And you suck. I love when people just make things up. He's like, yeah. Because someone who actually plays Grandmaster with the race is actually going to complain about how fucking broken they are. No, that's not how the world works, mate. I'm sorry. I've played so many of these guys in the past, and they're like, no, I'm actually like a pro with I'm a pro with Protoss, but Protoss are broken. They're disgusting. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. Kind of feel like I would have heard of you if you're actually a pro with that race. And they're like, no, it's true. It's true. Force fields are broken. Welcome to the first 3 years of StarCraft 2. Everyone has their own little excuses about why they lose. This wall is kind of disgusting and bad. That's a hilarious wall. It's always a little bit awkward walling off up here, but I really would favor probably another pylon there and just, you know, putting the units there. I guess here you can do a secondary wall off like back there or something if that pylon's going down. But nonetheless, it says pool first, haha, a move race. What's wrong with pool first? And the dude reckons this is a free gold base. And Final Fury just says, I don't want to die to Adepts, mate. I don't want to die to Adepts. That's cool, man. And, I mean, fair enough. Honestly, if you just went for the gold and assumed that was free, I don't think you'd have the best understanding of how this map operates. You definitely can secure the gold, but calling it free is a big stretch of the imagination. These Zerglings going to come in and be really annoying. The dude already panicking a little bit. His Mothership Core is almost out. But this Zealot, oh, the Zergling's just being a real pain in the butt, doing some damage to this pylon already, and that's really cute. He's going to lose one Zergling for his trouble. 10 more Zerglings already on the way. Actually going to fight this Zealot. I don't think he can beat that. The Zealot, though, doesn't focus fire the weakened Zerglings. As a result, does almost go down. Barely survives on 2 hit points there. But looks like Final Fury, man, he's just building like 10 Zerglings, just going a little bit ham. Maybe just going to try to break the ramp. I'm not 100% sure. Probably just wanting to use those to surround any Adepts, I guess. Meanwhile, that Nexus for the dude is going down. Back behind this, a Robotics going down as well. And he's going to be shading 2 Adepts out onto the map, looking to put on a little bit of pressure. Final Fury already going for that fast third gold base. But, you know, not the highest drone count yet, just playing very safe. Really wants to catch these Adepts, and I think he's going to get it. Oh, the dude caught out in the open. These Adepts are going down for sure. One Adept dies, the other Adept dies, and that's a big loss there. Just goes out blind with those Adepts, gets surrounded. And this investment in these Zerglings over drones is really paying off for Final Fury. He's got a Roach Warren going down for safety behind this. Got to play super safe, super heavy on units on this map. Meanwhile, going up to 4 gateways and a Robo for the dude. And, not a very high probe count. He's only at 24 probes. He's starting to build them 2 at a time now, but he could do a very strong attack, maybe with 1 Immortal and a Warp Prism and just a lot of gateway units. Might be something like that he's planning for. Meanwhile, though, Final Fury going to come on down across this map, and it looks like he is going to be going down here to work on those back rocks, which should be very powerful. If he can get those down without the dude seeing, and right now there's 0 vision of that. If you can get those down, that's going to be absolutely disastrous. 7 Roaches are on the way at the same time. And you know what? A big Roachling up against this kind of shoddy ramp might actually work very well. He's already bringing the Overlord over for high ground vision. Oh, I think he might be running Zerglings into the back natural while hitting the front with Roach Ravager Zergling. This could work out splendidly. We've only got 30 drones here out of Final Fury, but this attack's going to pack a real punch. He's got creep spreading forwards as well. More and more Roaches on the way. Those Zerglings getting those rocks awfully low. They're almost down to half life. 1 Immortal is out, though. That's going to be a real big anchor against any Roach push. Sentries and Adepts move down to watch this back door, but they're not checking on the rocks. There we go. The dude is going to see it now. Sees those rocks are almost down. He's going to need to respond. Starts building some pylons here. Needs to send those sentries over to stop that breaking off. Meanwhile, Roaches, Ravagers coming in the front. More Zerglings are in production. These Zerglings actually pulled away from those back rocks. I think we might have seen a cheeky F2 here from Final Fury. He's going to dive on up the ramp. The force field doesn't land. Oh, no. But I think Final Fury, yeah, he appreciates the power of that force field and what that can do to him. So he's going to be careful for the moment. Where those Adepts and Sentries, they're all at the back. He's going to need more force field at the front. Oh man, the dude is playing this super riskily right now. But Final Fury is really taking his time with this. Just going to wait for these pylons to fall before he goes up. Forcing out the overcharge before actually taking any damage from it. And the dude, oh man, that Immortal already gets the shield activated. The Roach Ravager Zergling here doing very well. These Zerglings are back, breaking down those back rocks. I don't know if the dude realizes it, man. Like, he technically can see it, but he's very distracted here at the front. He's going to try and go down the ramp to engage this. Oh, no, the Corrosive Biles land right on top of his Stalker Sentries and set off the Immortal Shields. Looks like he does have enough units, though. He will be able to take down this Roach Ravager, but 1 Immortal falls. Very nice focus fire from Final Fury. He's going to back off for now, but at the same time, those rocks have fallen. Is he going to go in at the... He's got to go in with the counterattack. If this army... If it gets surrounded by Zerglings, it's going to get Shrek'd. The dude is just way overextending right now. He's up 10 workers. He doesn't need to push. He's got Immortals out. He's got the better tech, but there we go. The Zerglings dive on into the natural mineral line. And oh man, he's going to get so many probe kills, taking down 9 already. Oh, and the Mothership Core recalls just a single Zealot and Stalker back. Those Zerglings fly on out of that base. Final Fury is having a good time, man. The dude, I can feel the rage welling up in him right now. She's like, look at this map. Zerg can attack here. They can attack here. They can rush my front. This is just unfair. I can already feel the rationalizations, the justifications for the fact that he's just sitting out in this kind of risky area. I can see them all building up right now. He's not leaving any... Okay, there we go. He's leaving a few Adepts at home. He should be covered. He just needs to keep building up that Immortal and Sentry and Stalker count, and he will be in a good spot, but... Oh, Warp Prism almost gets caught out. Good reaction. The dude realizes what he's up against, and this is like a single force field, I believe, completely holds that off if it's placed correctly. Zergling's going to run into that natural. They're not going to find anything. The main is going to have a cannon going up in it as well. Right now, the dude has no idea what's going on. No scouting information whatsoever. Has no idea about the natural. Has no idea about the third. And that's part of why he's struggling. He has no idea. Is Zerg all in? Is he building drones? It turns out Zerg's actually adding more and more drones behind this. Has had that gold mining this entire time. Oh, these Ravagers and Zerglings are looking hungry. He's going to go for it. Oh, a couple of corrosive piles. Don't quite land. Good dodge there from the dude. He's the dude, man. I'm the dude. Alright, looks like the dude's hungry. I think he wants to push. He's got 5 sentries on almost full energy. He's warping in a lot of Stalkers, Adepts, extra just gateway units to flesh this out. But that's a lot of Ravagers. How do you ever push through a choke point against this many Ravagers? Zergling's in front to buffer as well. Good micro from Final Fury. Final Fury is up a couple of workers, up a base as well, most importantly. So Final Fury's got all the money in the world to work with. Gonna keep on using this corrosive bile. Bam! Grabs a sentry. Wounds a few of the Zealots as well. This is some sick control out of Final Fury here. Just teasing this army little bit by little bit. I think those Zerglings did run into their death at some point there, as there were cannons in both mineral lines. But this army from Final Fury, you know, it doesn't really gain value over time, so he's got to be a little bit careful here. Upgrades are about to start kicking in for the dude, but I don't think he can force his way in here. I don't think he can get anything done. I can't wait for him to say a move race after all of this constant corrosive bile zoning micro out of Final Fury. Just back and forth. I think both sides need to realize they can't really force their way in here. Oh, the Mothership Core actually takes a couple hits. It's getting weak. I think Final Fury is getting the better end of these trades. A Stalker goes down as well. Oh man, more and more corrosive biles going down. That Mothership Core is almost dead at this point. The Warp Prism starting to take some hits as well. Oh, nice force fields. There we go. Finally, the dude snags a few units. Oh, corrosive biles are landing. Mothership Core goes down. Warp Prism almost goes down. More and more Ravagers morphing. There's 3,500 minerals in the bank right now for Final Fury. He's been microing so hard, he's completely stopped injecting. It's all about this fight right now. And is this just going to turn into like World War I, where they both just sit there? No, it looks like the dude wants to make something happen. He's going to push forward with those Stalkers, trying to evade these corrosive biles, though, which just keep on buying so much time for Final Fury. Final Fury here is zoning out. Does pick off a Stalker. He's building more and more Zerglings. He's got an unlimited bank, but he does not have the production right now. He's struggling with the multitasking. But the dude, likewise, has no third. His main is almost completely mined out. His natural's starting to get low as well. Oh, he's going to go for it! But no, the corrosive bile is massive. So many Zealots fall here. And oh, he's going to go for it. He's just going to dive on in. The corrosive bile's landing all over that army. Goodbye, sentries. Every single sentry is gone. And I think Final Fury has just held it, man. The dude here being so pig-headed, just trying to smash his way through that choke point when it was obvious you're not going to break through that many Ravagers. Just kept going. He's now thrown away so many units. Could have secured the gold base during this, but he hasn't. Only now is he thinking about it. With no Archons, with only 3 Immortals, and only +1 weapons. I don't know how he can hold on. That's a massive Ravager Zergling. It's coming in now. He's got 2 sentries, but he's got barely any energy. And here they come. The Ravagers spamming corrosive bile all over that Protoss ball. Zerglings overwhelming. Fantastic engagement for Final Fury. And it looks like this is going to be the end here. Corrosive bile shuts down the Warp Prism, snaps it with the Immortal still inside. Final Fury, man. He's pulling it out. He's pulling that salt from deep inside the dude's disgusting heart. Fucking a move race noob, says the dude. Take a White Russian, man. Relax. Drink some Kahlua. Ha! You have no skill for multi-drop with Terran. Shut up, noob. Ah ha ha! Oh man, just Taryn can talk. Why you talk? This is I love when people get so angry they just like lose their ability to speak sentences properly as well. It's like, no, you fuck, shut your mouth. People watch GS for C Protoss and Terran multitask. GSL, I think he means. Microgestion? Wow. I do watch GSL to see some good microgestion. I learn a lot about Artosis's analytical commentary about microgestion. But I don't want to see the stupid A move. And let's face it, that Final Fury here does destroy this game. Oh, and then there's the haha. That's my favorite comment when someone's so salty and they're like, yeah, it's not like I'm that mad, like haha, yeah. And like, you know they're frothing at the mouth. They're foaming, there's fucking drool falling on their keyboard and shit. They're just like, their head is shaking. Their eyes are blinking like way too fast. Like, that's how you know someone's really angry, when they're just, their eyes like blinking a lot. And their head's kind of just convulsing a little bit. That's what's happening right now. The dude is mad. And he's like, nah man, I'm just having a good time playing video games. I just felt like telling you my opinions about why you're an A-move race and you're destroying the game, and I want to watch more microgestion, but you're not a good microgestion player. Man, he's staying in a long time as well. He's just going to keep saying it. I respect everyone, man. Final Fury, taking it like a champ. And the ha ha ha. See, I'm not actually that upset. I'm just having a good time. That's what we love. PiG OMG. Mad skills, boys. Mad BM skills. Oh, I just love it. I love it. It's like if you took like a small child and you've just stolen their candy and then you put them in the shoes of what is usually an adult man as well. Some of these rages like 40, 50-year-old dudes. I'm sure I will still, I reckon I'll probably rage more when I'm older, actually, to be honest. I very rarely like rage like that anymore. I think if I played competitively still, I would still have those times where I'm like, fuck. And like, you know, like it bang the table, but let's face it, we all do that. But I think one thing I learned reasonably early was how to not type it to the other opponent, because to me that felt like a toxic spiral of horror. But I got to hand it to the people that don't control themselves like that and do it, because without these guys, we wouldn't have this sort of entertainment. We wouldn't have these angry boys telling us their life story about why all the other races are broken and full of shit. It's just fantastic. It makes my life so much better. Can I do a daily on microgestion and how to do it? Says Ninja Knight Ray. I'm gonna have to study that one for a while and work on it, because like, let's face it, guys, I am a Zerg A-move race guy. I've only been learning Protoss and Terran microgestion for a little while, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get to that level where I can fully show you guys that high level of microgestion that I'm happy teaching others about. So, so let's hop into the next game and have some fun.